I'm back with my coverage of every college football game in week 0 and week 1 here on Wager Talk TV. In this video, we're talking about the Notre Dame Fighting Irish at the Miami Hurricanes. It'll be a Sunday game in week 1. Notre Dame comes in as a 2.5-point road favorite. The total will sit at 54.5. And the Irish are coming off a fantastic season, 14-2 overall last year, 12-3-1 against the spread. They lost 34-23 to Ohio State in the national championship game. And if they're going to pick up where they left off last year, it's going to be up to a first-year starting quarterback, C.J. Carr. He comes in with a ton of hype. The coaching staff says he's going to be great. But there's a lot of teams this year, a lot of contenders with first-year starters. You got Arch Manning at Texas, Julian Sayin at Ohio State, Damon Williams at Washington. The list goes on. And all the coaching staffs for these respective teams saying our guy's going to be great. Well, I got news for you. They're not all going to be the next Drake May. In fact, it's probably more likely that they'll be the next Dylan Raiola. And I don't mean to pick on Dylan Raiola. He was okay last year, but he didn't really live up to the hype. And it's more likely that guys like C.J. Carr will look like Dylan Raiola than Drake May as a freshman. That said, Notre Dame brings back 2 starting running backs, Jeremiah Love and Jadarian Price. Probably the best 1-2 punch at the running back position in the country. They should have a solid offensive line. The defense has a ton of talent, but defensive coordinator Al Golden left for the NFL. They bring in Chris Ash from the NFL. They should be just fine on defense as well. But before we talk about the Miami Hurricanes, I got to tell you about a promotion we have available right now at wagertalk.com. And we got some big news. As of right now, we're giving away for free the entire Major League Baseball season and CFL season with the purchase of my all-access college and pro football package. That's priced at $777. As I said, we're giving away the rest of the year with MLB and CFL, and I'm the #1 Major League Baseball handicapper at Wager Talk in 2025. I'm the #1 CFL handicapper at Wager Talk since 2020, and I'm hitting 70% with CFL so far this season. As always, there's no purchase necessary. You're more than welcome to tune in just for the free picks. I do ask that you take the time to smash that like button. That'll help me keep putting out these videos. Now let's talk about Miami. I was quite disappointed that Miami didn't make the playoffs last year. I was high on Miami, mostly because of Cam Ward, and he did not disappoint. Cam Ward was excellent. Miami had the best offense in the country, but they had no defense, and they were 10-3 overall, 6-2 in the ACC, 6-6-1 against the spread. Cam Ward has moved on to the NFL, and in comes Carson Beck from Georgia. I'm not a big Carson Beck fan by any stretch of the imagination, but I do think this is a good landing spot for him. He's got a ton of experience. They do have 3 returners on the offensive line. I would expect a Mario Cristobal team to have a solid offensive line. I think Carson Beck is set up for success with the Hurricanes this year. They also have running back Mark Fletcher Jr. coming back. He ran for 607 yards and 9 touchdowns last season. And they do bring in a new defensive coordinator, Corey Heatherman from Minnesota. Their defense is expected to improve, and how much it improves remains to be seen. That said, I just don't think I can get there with Notre Dame laying points on the road in what could be a hot weather game in Miami, and the Hurricanes have an experienced quarterback. I'm going to take the points with the Miami Hurricanes here. If you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you got anything to say to me, even if it's nasty, and I know the Notre Dame fans are going to come at me with the nasty, you just hit me up in the comments below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can.